Hello children. This this has been made on request, and this chapter 16 which I am doing right now lively, it's based on sentence. First of all, we will learn about a sentence. A sentence is a group of words that will make any sense. But here we will be discussing about the various parts of a sentence, that is subject and a predicate. What is a subject? Subject may be included as a noun, as a pronoun, whereas the rest part is including the verb would be the predicate. Okay, straight away we are coming to the exercises. Exercise number 1, underline the subject and circle the predicate. Here it is being done by my daughter. I'll read out to you. Number 1 is destruction of trees causes global warming. Again I have said noun or a pronoun will be the subject, so the trees come under noun, so the rest of is will be the predicate, that is global warming, causes global warming. Then the second is we must plant and nurture at least one tree every year. Again we will be the subject, and plant and nurture at least one tree every year will be the plant, and nurture will be the verb, whereas rest will be the predicate, that will come under the verb, will come under the predicate. Now the third one is trees provide shelter and food to various animals. Then again trees, it is a noun, and the rest part of the sentence will be the predicate. Fourth one is we cannot produce food to feed ourselves. Again we will be the subject and the rest is predicate. Fifth is plants help us maintain a proper balance of oxygen supply in the atmosphere. So plant will again be the noun, and so it will come under subject, and the rest will be the predicate. Sixth, we need to take care of our environment. We will again be the subject, and take care of our environment will be the predicate, need will be the verb. And as we know that the verb will also come under the predicate, that will indicate the other part of the sentence. Then seventh is trees are instrumental in preserving the ecological balance. Trees will again be the subject and the rest will be the predicate. Then rainfall is essential for a good harvest. Again rainfall will be the subject. I think I'm clear, and I'll just make a clear picture of it, then we'll move further. Now here there are types of sentences. Declarative or assertive sentence. What are declarative or assertive? Assertive, you are sure about it, and that has to be the positive. Okay, it has two parts. It could be the positive and the negative. In the negative part we will be using no, not in the sentence. Then interrogative will be the question mark. Then the imperative, whenever in a sentence we make a request. For example, children used to say, may I come in, ma'am? Ma'am, may I go to drink some water? So these all the making request will be imperative, comes under imperative. Then exclamatory. Exclamatory, we use an exclamation. Whenever we use to express an expression, we use exclamation. For example, wow, yippee, and so on. Now we are coming directly to the practicing part, that is the 154 page. Here the words are jumbled and we have to make sentence out of it. My daughter has done this work. It may not be clear, but let me give the answers of these. The first one is, you can see monster life threatened by a new on is earth. So life on earth is threatened by a new monster. Then second will be, there cannot be a good harvest without rain. Then the third is, rains are essential for a good harvest. Then the fourth one is, I hope I am clear. trees play an important role in resisting erosion. Then the fifth one is they give us so much. Then the sixth, we cannot produce to feed ourselves. Seventh, to save the earth, a lot needs to be done. Eighth, take care of the environment. Ninth one will be plant at least one tree and nurture it every year. 10th, I am a trained dancer. Okay, this section is complete. We are moving forward. The imperative sentence. As I have told you before, what are the imperative sentences? Here, whenever we seek a permission or make a request, we again come to the practice part. Because whenever we make a theory of it, people won't understand until and unless we need to practice it. Here, again the answers are being done by my daughter. Here, the context is you ask the receptionist for Mr. Tandon and he asks you to take a seat. So what could be the possible conversation and during this conversation what could be the possible sentences would be used. The first part is being done for you. Could I please see Mr. Tandon? It is an interrogative sentence and we are using imperative. Sir, please take a seat. Again, it is a request. Then the second context, you ask a guard for directions to the auditorium which is located 3 blocks away from the post office if you walk straight. Now here again we come under interrogative question. Could you please, you can see the question mark, all these are interrogative questions and we are using the imperative sentences. Here, walk 3 kilometers straight from post office. Then the third one, do I pour the batter directly into the baking tray? Then the answer you give is you must grease the tray first. Again you are making some request or what needs to be done. This all comes under imperative sentences. Okay, then the fourth one is may I please go to the washroom? This is we are using the question marks, so this sentence will come under interrogative. Then the teacher replies, yes, you may go, but you submit the paper first. Okay. The next section is interrogative sentence. Whenever we use a question mark, it comes under interrogative. Again we come to the practice section. This has been again done by my daughter. First is Agra is famous for the Taj Mahal, and the prompt section, it is giving WH should be the used as a question. So WHAT we will be using what is Agra famous for. Then second is I can speak Hindi and Telugu. So what could be the possible question? It could be can you speak Hindi and Telugu, because the answer should be in yes and no. See, in the prompt section we can clearly see that the answer should be in yes and no. So yes no question we have to form. Third is reading is my favorite pastime. So this is the answer. So what could be the possible question? So which is your favorite pastime, right? Then the fourth one is rice is a staple diet of many Indians. So what could be the possible question? What is the staple diet of many Indians? Then fifth, my father likes to watch news on TV. Again a yes no question we have to frame. Does your father like to watch news on TV? Then sixth one, she wants to go to the theater. Again a yes no question we have to form. Would she like to go to the theater? Seventh, Sridevi is my favorite actress. So the question will be WH will be who is your favorite actress? Then eighth is my favorite subject is history. Again, what is your favorite subject or which is your favorite subject? Any of the question could be framed. Then we move further and here we come to the last section. In this last section, these are the question tags. We read the examples here. Two examples have been given over here. The first one is, you are good at English, aren't you? So they are confirming whether they'll get the answer in true or false. Then the second is, Bindu wasn't feeling well. Was she? Bindu wasn't feeling well. Here they are giving answer first. Bindu wasn't feeling well. She's not well. Was she? So they are asking whether what they are speaking is correct or not. They are asking true and false about it. They are asking yes or no about it. Again we come to the practice session. This is the last practice session we are having. Here we'll be doing the same way as the examples are given, and this has been done by my daughter. The first one has been done for you. Second is, people speak different languages in different parts of Europe. Then the question will be, aren't they? Why we are using aren't they? Because here again you can see it is in plural form, so we are using aren't. Your computer doesn't have an internet connection. Does it? Here we are using doesn't, so we will use does. India is a multicultural society. See here, they are using is, so we will be using isn't it. Neeta's parents worked very hard to give her a good education. So they did work very hard. So didn't they? Neil has learned to swim well. For has, we will convert it into hasn't he. Arun would like to have some coffee. Then would will be converted to wouldn't you. Then Krishna won't attend the meeting today. Then won't will be would he. So with this we finish with this exercise. I hope you have understood. If there is any problem, please comment me in the comment section. And this is the last, there is a practice given on page 158. Please do it at yourself. This is the last one, is exclamatory one. Do you understand the exclamatory one? Whenever we give an expression, we use an exclamation mark, as I've told you before, like yippee, hey, hooray, like those. Again, this has been done by my daughter, but I would like you to do this and complete this, and then we'll discuss in the comment section. It is to be done in the same way as all the other sentences are being done. So this will be a homework for you.